And welcome back. Here we are in the Epic Clan. We're going to have our next match, second match of the day. It is going to be Please Thank You versus pTer. We're going to call them PFU because it's going to be a lot easier to do that rather than calling Please Thank You all the time. There's a lot of names in here that you may recognise if you've been around the Call of Duty scene. Even I recognise these names. Wow. Jesus Christ. These guys have been around for a long time. Lauren, this is looking like it could well be a good game. You know, we've looked at the matches, see what's going on. If you want to know the groups, you can check out the Epic Clan website. Also, Tech9, I believe, are bringing coverage as well, so get over there, check those sites out. Also, don't forget to tweet. It is #Epic, I believe. But we are going to get underway. They've just had the knife round, I believe. Yep. And we are... Have they already just had round one? That was a very quick round one.
It's a bit of an overlay bug.
Oh, it's an overlay bug. I was going to say, so now we are actually going live into the game. So, Lauren, take it away.
So, diving in on this one, we do see pTer, the defensive side here, do rattle off some shots through mid. That is Blackout on scope. He's been at a couple of events so far, but let's see if he can land in these shots early on to really lock down the map for his team. So, scoping up towards Catwalk. Can't really see many players. We can see the attacking side taking their time. They're not overly rushing things. Bit of an A mid split happening here. Metal with a bomb more towards spawn as an SMG. These days we normally see the scope, but Inezor does start us off with the frag onto Steven. And now the A push does seem to be on. So, PFU towards A, bomb not too far behind. Skier getting a frag for himself as well, evening things up so far. So 4 against 4. Metal dropping out a nade just to the corner, right in front of him. Does spot the player, gets the tag, but not the frag onto Gizzo, who has to dart away, head down. And now the frags rain in for pTer side as Metal will land one onto Gizzo. Now it's all on one player. Where is this man hiding? In car park, he's on the rotate. Can he secure the first round with a beautiful 3-man? So, Iron sighting towards A. Does spot a player. That was Aerox. Aerox now down and out. He's got to assume they've gone on the rotate, which they have done. So now, fire, just a little bit of fire towards B. Bomb now down. Clock is ticking and not on his side for once. So now 2 players to find. Skier and Metal still up. Making his way through the B arch, 1 player towards the top of the street. Switching to the Deagle. Tags up, but Skier's there with the AK fire. And just far superior there. And set up really nicely there to hold B with the 2 players. Yeah, very good start there. So, now we are actually at 1-0 as the overlay does ring true in the scores. So let's see where Aerox is going to go. He's going to see if he's going to scope straight across. Does manage to get a tag. Well, actually missed the tag, I was about to say, and then get caught by the grenade as well. And Exo taking him straight down. Gizo taking a peek. Gizo, I'm thinking back, it might have been Roskilde Ravens. God, you're going way, way back in time. But Jensen picks up a kill. Jesus, by the way, is Tim Denton Revolts. He is tagged as Revolts because that's he signed up as Jesus. You know, maybe he's just having a little self-conflict with himself. I'm not too sure. Maybe he thinks he is the second coming here in Call of Duty 4, but as it is at the moment, Metal's going to have to go huge alongside Steven. Does get one in a 3-on-2. Now it's a 3-on-1. Steven with it all to do with the bomb gets shut down, and we're all square 1-1. Good start from pTer there, and nice defensive round. Yeah, really even spread there, but they just couldn't secure it towards the end, the PFU side. So if you look at the teams, and especially the lineup of PFU, you've got some real big names, as mentioned. You've seen Skier, who recently merged for Phantasmagoria, really securing that victory. But there we go, Aerox finally landing the shot onto the opposing scope, which is Blackout. Metal following up suit onto Jensen as he just jumped out into market, rather carefree almost. So Aerox peeking across. Cat does try and help his teammate out, which is Metal, pushing up here onto the opposing side, which is Dog. And now Metal peeking around. Not much to see as Skier does secure the frag onto Pezza, who is holding A arch. Now, both bomb sites are pretty open. Players split between the 2. Jesus, aka Revolts, with the bomb. Does seem to be going more towards the B site, but they've got to be aware there is a player still by A. I can imagine it's Gizzle, as he was there last round. But Tim Denton not too bothered, but he should be soon as the next one gets the first onto his teammate, Aerox. Can he secure another? So we see him held up. Metal trying to help his teammates out, but there's a player right amongst them. It is an Exor stuck in this wooden house, but the bomb is down irregardless of his presence. Metal onto his only team, and now it's 1v4. Can he get any of these frags? They're all ready and willing, and Jesus does secure it for PFU, and that is Revolts just getting the round in there. Yeah, very clear attacking round there. See where Aerox does again. He managed to pick up the frag straight away at the start of the last round. Let's see if he can do the same. He's going to try and look straight across market, takes a peek across, nobody flicking across, the grenade rattles through, avoids that one and switches back around. Let's go across two, and Exorcy Bats drops dead. Giza's going to be looking at nothing because they are going for a B push here. Skier works his way around towards the top side, manages to pick one, gets a glimpse of the other, does manage to tag him up. It was Blackout actually. Jensen goes down as well. That's going to be the second kill for Skier. Now it's Giza with it all to do. He'd already gone across to B. Let's try and spin across to him. There he is. He's going to catch a glimpse of one just at the top of the stairs. He's going to have to flick through to Archie. He's got one coming straight around his face. Manages to take down Metal. Can't go huge though. And Skier shuts down with a third frag of the round and a nice 3-1 attack.
back. PFU looking strong in the attack here.
Yeah, you see Skier just really running wild. Metal with the front spawn, though, on the attacking side with the SMG, focusing on the Mama route here just to try and beat those nades to the mid-market and then just get there before the opposing side. So, peza, first frag onto Aerox, Metal with the reply onto Jensen. Jensen's just been a little bit careless almost with his pushes. Metal towards B, doesn't manage to get onto the side because Peza's AK works, just denying it completely. Blackout following suit onto Steven, spots another towards Catwalk, surely to call to his teammates. Skier still up though, folks. Do not count it out as of yet. The man's on a pretty dominant score, so rattling up some shots towards Dog, but there we go. His last teammate did fill, and there's a Nexa just to mop up the remaining PFU side, who was focusing towards B, but couldn't quite make it out there.
Yeah, so a good round. They needed that one. Let's see what Blackout does on the start. He's going to whip across the top of market. Can he get a glimpse of Aerox? He's going to try and peek across. Gets a glimpse. He was a little bit slow getting there. Jensen with that grenade, though. He's not going to land anything. That spin across. peza trying to work his way through market. Managed to pick up one last round. But got shut down straight away. Grenade rattles past him. He's got one just ahead of him to the right at the moment. peza's going to crawl on his belly, sticking with those melons. He's gone shopping. Can he pick anything up free? No, he can't. Blackout does, though. Takes down Aerox. Jesus also picks up a kill on Jensen. That is, of course, Revolt's forever going to be known as Jesus. Wow, peza nearly screwed that one right up, but Revolt's was there to pick up the bones. And now it is just going to be, just about to say Revolt's left, but now it's just Metal. He has got the bomb planted, but it's going to get defused. And a nice clean round, so that's going to make it all square 3-3. Good comeback on the defensive round here for pTer. I was a little bit worried about them at the start. I thought PFU might run over them, but it seems they've managed to line their sights up now.
Yeah, as soon as they seem to shut down Skier, they have a bit of an option here, and Gizor can kind of work that A side, get on the rotate, and not be too fussed by it. So I'm going to pick up here with Skier. The SMG on the attacking side for PFU does seem to be going for a bit of an A split. Last time they did this, it went rather well for him. But does seem to get himself caught on a brick wall, so he's going to sit back, wait for those nades to fall. Doesn't want to overly commit as of yet. Now, an AK player behind him can peek towards that flower house just to open it up and just suppress the fire of the defensive side. So now Skier does go on the aggression now, pushing around towards the site, doesn't manage to spot anyone because you can see Jensen does drop Jesus down, which was Tim D. Skier with a reply onto peza, now 3v3, make it a 3v2 as Jensen is down to the AK fire of Steven, but the A push has happened. Skier's there, but Blackout rattles one off into Steven's face. So now 2v2. Bomb is still towards the car park, so Skier's just trying to secure as much as he can, but not overly push it. So you can hear a player in the spawn house. Must have spotted him there through the blinds. Can he land the shot? Because this would really help his team out here. There we go, takes down Blackout. One man stands. It's all on a Nexa who's been alone. Oh, Skier doesn't need to even see them these days. The man just got the game sense absolutely locked in for this one.
Yeah, just the call from his team. He's in Arches, knew exactly where he was. So let's have a peek at Aerox. Is he going to catch a glimpse on towards Blackout this time? Peeks across, does manage to get one. Oh, very much hesitant in his shots there. Aerox didn't take it. Will it make it count, though? He knows there's two in market now. Let's spin across. You can see Gizer's managed to get himself in a good position here. He comes up, as I tell a lie, he's in the wrong position. He's completely out of the right. And Ixer is going to get a lot of people coming straight towards him. Manages to get himself in a good defensive spot, but Skier was there to clear him out. Looking very ropey. Gizer now suddenly rotating back round. Aerox is going to come rushing back as well. Don't want to see Blackout either. Blackout's going to scope down road, gets tagged up heavily there. Gizer's trying to come around, join him. He's not going to happen though. Skier's going on a mission at the moment. Now it is just Gizer, the last man standing, with it all to do. He's got two to his right, one across top of market. Wow, do you really want to go that route? I'm not too sure you do. No, he didn't want to do it either. Ouch. Steven there takes him down. Another clean B push. It seems to be working for them, B push. Yeah,
they don't seem to have a reply to it at the moment, the defensive side, which is pTer. Gizor obviously holding A, doesn't seem ideal. The man's a bit of a veteran of COD, so you don't want to run at him carefree. So you can see once again a bit of a split coming out. You can see a player split towards A, but Skier's made his way through pretty unchallenged so far. No nades hindering him, no shots. So now this man's going to cause absolute havoc for Gizor, I can imagine, who's just stuck in the house behind him. Blackout first shot lands onto Metal, but Gizor's grown wise as to Skier's ways. Takes him down with the AK fire. Now 5 still standing for the defensive side. This looks like this could be their round. 2 stand for the PFU boys. Towards A, Aerox with the bomb. Very Paradox style, but he's letting out nades and smokes in the worst position possible. Tagged up, he's got a dial away, but Blackout's there. He's trained on the cross. Now it's all on Steven. Steven in a 1v4. It's not looking good, and Pez is there to mop up the remains. It's quite a close game so far.
It is a very close game. 5-4. 3 rounds left to the half. Can PFU pull out some sort of sizable lead? Aerox again. He was very hesitant with his shots last time. Will he manage to rattle across? Get my words out. No, he won't, because he completely dodged out of the way. Is he going to go for a couple of free shots? It doesn't matter. Skier's gone down, though. That's a big move for pTer there. Can they manage to shut them down, the rest of the team? Jensen has gone down as well. 4 on 4. Aerox continues to peak. Nothing there. Giza is over at A. And next up, defensive at B, which is where PFU are heading towards. One coming through and zigzag at the moment. Nix's got one just ahead of him, two ahead of him. Manages to get a tag on one. Finally makes the kill onto Revolts there, but it took a long time coming, and they realise he's there. Blackout managed to shut down Metal, but Nexa was taken down by Steven. Aerox peeking on the top. No, he can't manage to glimpse one. There is one there. He's actually in the arches at the moment, though. He's much more closer than he thinks. It is Steven. Got two to his right-hand side now. Finally realises it, but it's a little bit too late as Pezza does take him down. Let's spin back across because Pezza's going to have another one just ahead of him. He's in laundry room. Aerox has taken down Blackout. Aerox last man standing with the bomb. Oh, we just caught a glimpse of a leg, and then Pezza takes him down all square. 5-5. This is going to be a close one.
Yeah, it does seem as though unless Skier gets those opening frags to his site, they're quite hindered. They don't seem to get through to either one. So let's see what they're up to. Let's see if Skier can do the damage. Metal not too far behind. Skier going on the aggressive push through mid this time, avoiding A as Giz already kind of learned. But Aerox dropping the shot onto the opposing scope, which is Blackout, opening up a hell of a lot of the map now. Skier continuing the push towards B, gets the tag but not the frag, finishing off Exo there, and now continuing the push towards B. Two only standing, Gizzle and Chenson. Skier just securing the site for the bomb. Now Aerox letting off some nades towards A arch where he spots a player, does get the tag with the Deagle, but not the frag at all. He gets absolutely dropped by Jensen. So maybe these two players can make a stand. Gizzle towards A, spots a couple towards the top of the street. Ironside's up, he's under pressure, does land the shot onto Metal. Can he get the second? He's got to be carefully, so heavily tagged. Avoids jumping down the stairs carefully because that would have been the absolute death of him. So now Steven does drop down his only remaining hope, which was Chenson. Now 1v3, pressure's on and he can't manage to make it up the stairs as Steven's AK fire just dropping him where he stands.
I know how he feels. He struggled up them stairs. His legs are definitely hurting today, I can assure you. Far too many weights last night. Actually, it wasn't last night, it was the night before, which is even worse. Pezza, though, with the grenades going across. Chops down in towards Market, tries to rattle a couple of shots, does manage to tag up one. It was Aerox. Manages to get the kill on Aerox as well. Realised there was one there. Aerox peaked a little too many times. And suddenly, PFU are in a little bit of a hesitant situation here. They've not gone across the B or A. They're making a towing across. Skier, we can see. Coming across, we can pick up the mics as well from the teams, by the way. We have got a lot of mics dotted around. Skier works around. He's got one just ahead of him. That's going to be an easy kill. Skier's on a bit of a mission for PFU here. It's definitely got to be the top frag up, judging by my count. Metal picks up another. And suddenly it's a 3-on-2. And Exa, oh, he's tagged up. Cannot quite get the kill. This time he will, though, but wow, Revolts goes huge. And well,
Revolts, Denton.
Yeah, I mean, just as Peter thought they'd kind of got it, they had a great position, and then, I don't know, they just kind of lost it. Aerox went down so early on as well. Yeah. They really should have took that one.
Yeah, indeed, it does seem as though it's very dependent on key players just getting the frags where it matters. Without Skier getting those opening frags, it all kind of seems to depend on Revolts. So it kind of goes back and forth. So let's see into the second half now how they're going to do. Peter on the attacking side now, so switching over. Blackout going for the quick mid-peek with the scope. Very unorthodox here. Does look across towards Dog. Can't spot the player who's right in front of him. Does get a glimpse towards the last of his peak. Can he land the shot? No, he can't. Just missing by a whisker. Does get the nade out. Does manage to tag, but the B push is on for the attacking side. Metal into the arch. I can imagine they're going to be rotating. And Nexor now opening up the B side with the first frag onto Revolts. Does get dropped down quite swiftly, but there's a player who's just pushed out from the B arch. Here's Metal. He's got three players around him. If he peeks up now, he does miss the shot. Lands it finally onto Pezza. Can he get the last two? No, he can't. Blackout Steagle. Just too well trained on the peak. So now Aerox towards the top of the street. They know where the bomb was going. They've just got to work around the site. Skier rattling off shots, but the bomb is now down and ticking. They've got to get themselves into B. Steven with the shot onto Gizzle. 3v2. Advantage to PFU for once, but here we go. Can they retain this and get that bomb defused? Skier pushing through to B arch. Steven alongside. It's very possible, but you can see how split up the attacking side have been. They don't want to put all their eggs in one basket, let's say. So now, here we go. Smoke not moved out. And Exor does let some shots off, but misses the actual critical one onto Aerox. He's got to be very careful here. If he can hold them off for a long enough time, he can get this. There's a player just to his left, doesn't spot Aerox in time. One man now stands. It's all on Blackout, not for long. Skier really just securing that round completely and utterly for them. But it did seem to go quite well early on for the attacking side, but they just seemed to not be able to lock down the B side.
Yeah, he could have tried to maybe stay hidden for a little while just to draw those seconds down. There wasn't that long left on the timer, but it wasn't to be. And it is 8-5 now, so Blackout needs to make this shot count. Oh, and Aerox hops up right in his sights, and he just didn't pull the trigger. and it was too late, and now Aerox is making them pay with some beautiful, sexy sniping, and that was 3 easy frags, and what a quick round.
Yeah, there's a lot of sexy CoD being brought back right now, and Aerox had, a lot of people questioning his ability to scope, but I think he's stepping up to the plate now, so Metal on the aggressive push towards A, Aerox landing another shot onto Jensen. He's got himself in the mood now, and he's not stopping. Now, Metal has to be careful. There's a player just to his left, spots him dropping out a nade, can't land the frag, drops a nade towards him. Gizor gets one for himself onto Steven, all even 4v4, but Gizor is tagged up heavily. He's got to be careful just to rejuvenate himself, but Skier lands one onto Blackout, finally avenged by an Exa, but here we go. The damage has been held back at A. Metal not too sure, but Revolt getting one for himself. Not sure where that bomb is. Bomb is loose on B, and Nexor has a lot of work to do and 2 players to find, so he needs help from his teammate. And does get a glimpse on running away towards the top of the street. Picks up the bomb and an AK, so it's all possible. Jesus now down and out. That was Revolt's. Metal leaving him 1 man standing. So on an extra 1v2. Aerox and Metal alive. Planted. Bomb now ticking, not in their favour, but with the advantage of players. Let's see how long an Exor can stand. Real keen peek here. I've never seen that. He just looks away at the wrong time, and Metal must have pushed out. Aerox makes his way down the top of the street and secures that round once again for the PFU side. And it's a real shame at the moment. It's getting so close for pTer. They're getting the bomb down, they're getting the numbers, and they just get almost run down by the opposing side. It's a real shame.
Yeah, they need to make the scope count at the start. They need to be landing them frags. It's just not really working for Blackout at the moment. Aerox seems to have the better of him. And Aerox has been landing those opening shots early on. Let's see if he manages to do the same. Managed to land 3 across his time last time. No, he's going to be able to just get some smoked up. Oh, Blackout again with the shot on him and did not make it count on Aerox. Will that make them pay though? He's going to throw the nade straight across. Aerox is going to have to dodge out of the way, but Skier once again on a mission. Grenade actually does come in from Aerox onto Blackout. Aerox winning that battle again. Skier been on a mission so far, very much in the top fragging lead. 21 kills to him so far. Massive kill ratio. Aerox again though is rattling them shots across market. You do not want to poke your head out there right now. Skier though is going to have one in his crosshairs. It doesn't matter because Aerox is stealing the show, and Metal came in with a deagle, and now after having a 5-5 close round, it's now 11-5 and they're running away with it. Yeah,
they've seemed to kick it up a gear almost, so picking up here with Aerox, he's doing so well on the defensive side with the scope. He's a little bit quiet on attack, but he's making up for it, completely and utterly. So darting out a nade towards the Death Alley. Not managed to connect, but he does connect the nade eventually, and a tag. Revolts one for himself onto Jensen now. Aerox landing another onto pTer. Aerox is an absolute beast right now. Nothing is escaping his sights. Can he land another shot? Metal with one for himself onto an Exa, leaving only Gizor standing. And not for long. Skier mopping up the mess that was Gizor. And wow, Aerox, every shot is landing for him right now.
Are you trying to suggest Gizor's a mess?
I didn't want to say anything.
Blackout really has not been having much luck against Aerox here. He's going to scope. This time he lands it. Hops up straight in his view. Does manage to make it count. That means pTer could well pick up this round. Gizor takes down Skier as well. That's another great move. Can they make it count? Jensen taking down Metal, and wow, now it's down to 5-on-2. You've got to believe that pTer can close this round out. It feels weird saying pTer, I've got to be honest. It feels like some person's closing the round out. It could well be Revolt's last man standing. Well, he's wearing that Jesus tag, but he ain't living again. He's down 12-6. He's dropped.
Oh dear. But yeah, it does seem as though whoever wins a scope battle almost kind of shows who wins the round. It's all coming down to that. So now Aerox going for the nade onto mid. He's not going for the initial peak. He's taking his time, more focusing towards the alley just to hold off the attack inside to allow his players to get onto B. He's now peeking towards wood. Not managed to connect up in Metal on the push through. It does take down Blackout and pTer. Now Skier trying to help out towards B, but the fire is coming in thick and fast. Spots one. Jesus steals it from him. That is Revolt. Now only 2 stand. Make it 1 as Gizor is now left in a hell of a lot of trouble. Where is the man? He's at A. Bomb not within his clutch. This could be a bit of a uphill struggle to say the very least. Now there we go. Aerox walks around with a deagle, securing the first map for PFU.